taking forever. Hey! Glitch Kit! Get away from those!
Oh, it's good to know you remember me. Does that mean you remember what I'm capable of?
Capable of?
Oh, yes. Even in this weak state, I'm way stronger than you. And... watch this!
Homie, I'm Hun. Neojock? Oh yeah, come to Papa. Oh, right. I don't suppose you fine folks would be interested in a game. Here's the deal. I want that bauble over there. And I'm prepared to give you all of these lovely trinkets in exchange. If, and only if, you beat me in a contest. If you can stop me from collecting all the pills in your maze, you win. Seems simple, right? What do you say? I thought as much. Brandy, Andy, Mandy, and Scourge, let's play! Howdy Internet, this is Goatface and welcome back to the Goatface Corner. In today's episode, we are going to be taking a look at another arcade titan that revolutionized the gaming world, Chomp Champ. Chomp Champ was a game created by Camcot? Cupid was a game created by Camco and released to arcades in the year 1982. Camcot. Maybe it's a regional thing? Chomp Champ was a game created by Camco and released to arcades in the year 1981, and like so many other games we've talked about, it quickly topped the charts as one of the most successful games ever made, and for many of the same reasons. The game has a simple gameplay style that's easy to learn, but difficult to master, a challenging yet not so brutal difficulty curve, and a delightfully recognizable and marketable mascot character who was a hit with audiences of all ages. What's not to like? The interesting thing about Chomp Champ's creation is its relation to our previous guest, Alien Attack. You see, before games like Cupid and Bonzi Kong became the norm, arcades were almost completely dominated by masculinity, with dozens of shooter games about war and murder inspired by Alien Attack. That's right, even back as early as 1980, video games being a male-dominated space was already a problem. That kind of thing got the people like Camcot thinking. That blood-hungry, dismal atmosphere had a lack of games that everyone could enjoy, especially women, and Camco wanted to change that. And thus, Chomp Champ was born. Being so bright and colorful, it was almost as if your Saturday morning cartoons had come to life. It opened up the arcade space for all sorts of people and was one of the defining moments in the mascot boom of the 1980s. The gameplay itself was unlike anything else at the time. The player controlled this funky little dude and piloted him through a complicated maze, eating up all these little dots as you went. The goal was to find and eat all of them before this quartet of spirits were able to track you down. It's pretty easy to grasp at face value, but there are a lot of intricacies that you may not be able to notice without looking closer. These four ghosts here, affectionately referred to as Brandy, Andy, Mandy, and Scourge, were your opponents throughout the game. But what some might not realize is that each one of them is actually coded to chase you down in a different way. Brandy here is my favorite. He's the leader of the bunch, you know him well, and he chases you down directly. He's the only ghost of the group with the ability to change speeds, and begins to get faster the more dots you beat him. Andy is the second of the four ghosts, and his behavior is interesting. He's particularly dangerous because he's unpredictable. Unlike a few of his cohorts, while chasing you down, he will suddenly and almost randomly change his path. The bill is still out on why he even does this. Some think it's due to his proximity to other characters, and others think it depends on whether CC is being particularly aggressive. Mandy is the only one who's not a boy. There's a wild misconception about them that claims that they're the fastest of the four, but they actually move at the same speed as the others, sans Brandy. The reason for this misconception is due to the odd nature which Andy and Scourge hunt you down. Mandy, like Brandy, is fairly direct in their pursuit, though they will occasionally attempt to come at you from the opposite side as he does. Scourge, or Plucky Fourth Ghost, is a silly little boy. He just sort of tends to wander around as he wants. Even when you're in the perfect position for him to hunt you down, he's just as likely to attack you as he is to run away. It's almost like he doesn't really want to be here. It's kind of cute in a way. Just don't let him catch you off guard. And that's basically it. You roam this maze, eating dots and avoiding these four ghosts level after level. Your only way of defending yourself is with these. Each maze comes equipped with 4 power pills, each one resting in one of the maze's 4 corners. Upon ingesting one, the player is granted the ability to tackle the ghosts head-on and eat them as well. This is, unfortunately, only a temporary solution to the problem, as the pill's powers don't last forever, and the ghosts themselves will quickly respawn and resume pursuing you. Still though, I gotta say, it's awfully satisfying, almost addicting in a way, which is scary, considering that in order to get this power I have to eat pills. Of course, video game addiction isn't a problem for me. I'm emulating the game, so I'm in no danger of running out of coins anytime soon. I can keep this up all day.
That should be me. You should be mine. That should be now!
What is all this? What happened? I'm sat inside a wall. A bit earlier than I expected, but hey, better now than never.